Hello and welcome to the another session of Apps AI. Today we are going to explain and understand the complexity of warranty management, warranty claim management, and how you can improve the customer experience. My name is Kaushik. I am head of pre-sales, and with me Pratik, his executive solution sales. Together we'll try to explain the problem and we'll try to give you a solution through Apps AI. Welcome to the webinar, Pratik.
Thank you, Kaushik, so much for that. It's very lovely meeting everyone. Hope you're having a lovely, nice day ahead. So, yeah, we can get started.
Okay.
Now, the essential agenda for today's webinar is how we can turn your warranty claims into a seamless customer experience. Because as you already know, it is a very tedious task for customers to register for warranty and then, have the details reach to you and your team, and then you process it from the backend. It is a very tedious task. Our objective is to simplify this entire process by automating the entire replacement of multiple channels. And for this instance, we are using SAP Business One as the back office system.
So there are multiple ways by which your product can be registered. It can be a digital form like Google Form or Zoho Forms. It can be registered, the product can be registered when it is sold at the POS. Also, it can be registered through the when it is sold through the web store. The most complex and difficult part is when your distributors are selling the products, because it is most unorganized and it is completely disconnected with your internal system. So today we'll be focusing on the product registration process when it is selling through the distributor channel.
Now, the agenda for today's workflow would be how you register warranties at the time of product and how after that teams need to validate the warranty coverage and eligibility, whether customers are eligible for the warranty, is the warranty expired for certain customer or the products that they have purchased, and then ultimately managing the claims of the customer, approving it to see if it needs to be repaired or replaced, and then at the end of the day tracking the service cost, the parts cost, and the labor expenses. Because right now most businesses do not have a centralized view of every process that goes into the warranty management. So that is the agenda for today, how we can automate this entire process into a seamless experience for you and your team and for your customers as well.
To demonstrate this whole process, there are four entities that we have identified. One is you, that is the manufacturer. In this case, we have taken PH Incorporation. They are actually producing laptops. Second is your distributors, Northbridge Computing Suppliers, who is actually your distributor. Third is the customer care executive or the customer success team of PH Incorporation. And the fourth is Marcus, who is actually end customer who has bought some product and how he can seamlessly claim the warranty. So these four entity that we are going to introduce in this demo.
Now, without any further ado, let's jump right into the action so that we can showcase you how this entire process works using Apps AI and how easy and smooth it is. Okay, so I'll quickly share my screen and walk you through the demonstration that we have planned for everyone. Okay, so just give me a moment and I'll be right back.
So as you can see, this is a PDF. So the idea is that you, as a part of PH Incorporation, you can request your distributors that every end of the day they will send you the sales report, and it will have minimalistic informations like the customer name, customer email ID, product serial number, and date. So what I'm doing is I'm just attaching this PDF and I'm sending to the PH Incorporation's sales team. So once it is there in the inbox, now it is in the inbox, as you can see, Notebridge Computing. So this flow is going to actually retrieve this attachment, actually retrieving the attachment, and using OpenAI, we are actually extracting the customer information and product information. We are checking the customer exists or not. If the customer not exist, in that case, it will create a new customer. If the customer product is exist, in that case, it will proceed. Otherwise, it will skip. So after creating all these things, it will actually create a equipment card for the customers, and at the same time, the service contract will be created. Let's execute this flow. Before that, let me check if the customer exists or not. As you can see, the customer is not there. So now we can execute this flow. Because the customer was not there, it has been created, and also the equipment card also created. Let's check. As you can see, the customer has been created, C0020. Now let us check the equipment card created by this with the name of this customer. So this customer equipment card has been created along with the service contract. And this service contract is actually going to keep the information when the product was purchased and when the warranty is going to be expired. This was the first part of the demonstration. For the second part of the demonstration, I would like to request Pratik so that he can proceed further for the second part of the presentation.
Yes. Thank you so much, Kaushik, for that. So as we can see right now, we have just the service contract with no service calls because a warranty has not been claimed yet by the customer. Okay. Now, what we will try to enact is I am a customer that will be sending an email to the company regarding an issue that I have. Okay. Now, what I'll do is first of all, there have been instances where we have purchased products, but we do not know how to, register for warranty for that particular customer. So right now, I am writing an email to the customer service of PH Incorporate. This is a basic email where I am saying that I have purchased this laptop with a serial number of SRL 30002, and I have been experiencing an issue where it is shutting down unexpectedly at random intervals. It is difficult to use and I need immediate help. So this is the email, a very basic email that I'll send from Marcus's account, being the customer, and I will send this to the customer service of PH Incorporate. Now, this is the inbox of PH Incorporate, and they will be receiving Marcus's email very momentarily. So as you can see, the email is here with the product issue that, hey, I purchased a laptop and I have this issue. Now for the fun part, using Appsy AI, we will be executing this flow where what it does is it fetches the unread emails from Gmail of the customer service, uses OpenAI to fetch the details of the customers by using their email's ID and searches it on SAP. Now, if it is a false, then it does not exist. And if it does not exist, then the customer will get an email saying that we do not have your details. Now, since the customer does exist, we will fetch the service contracts and check for existing service calls. If there is an existing service call, again, an email will be sent to the customer that we have your request. If there is no existing service call, then we will create the service call referring to the warranty claim. And after that, we will send an email to the end customer that, hey, we have registered your claim for the warranty process. Now, let's quickly execute this process flow and see how it works. Okay. So as you can see, the workflow is running and every node is executing as per the guided criteria, and it has completed execution. So right about now, Marcus will receive an email that we have registered his warranty. So as you can see from the customer care, service call has been logged and Marcus has received an email with the service call number. It says, thank you, Marcus, for reaching out. Your service call has been logged with reference number 57 and our team is currently reviewing the request and we will get back to you with the next update. Entire process of registering and claiming the warranty has been automated. Now, if I go to SAP Business One and if I go to the service calls, I will be searching for the service call that Marcus has details of. Okay. So here, if I search with 57, as you can see, the service call has been created. It has the details of the end customer, Marcus Donovan, since he was an existing customer thanks to the previous workflow that was executed by Kaushik. And then it has also the details of the product serial numbers along with item code, the description. Then the subject line refers to the problem that Marcus has mentioned, that it shut down unexpectedly at random intervals. It also has details such as the origin, which is where the claim was filed on the email, and then the problem type, including that it is a motherboard failure with subtype of random shutdowns. Now, intelligently, we have also mapped how which technician will be attending to this issue. So that is the workflow that we have designed. Now, let's get back to the presentation. So yeah, now the essential question is what we are doing and what we are aiming to resolve. Because as we all understand, it is a very hectic task to do all of this manually. And you have just seen how seamlessly we have completed this entire process. Okay. Now, Kaushik, my question to you is that we have seen that there are multiple issues that arise, okay, when we are unable to track serial numbers or batches because there are disconnected systems. So, could you please help us out on how we are resolving this issue?
So just before explaining that part, Pratik, actually, if you have seen that distributor system and the manufacturer system is completely disconnected. When distributors are selling, dealers are selling, they might not be capturing the serial numbers. So at the same time, in the marketplace, when it is sold, that serial number is not passed to the ERP, or in our case, it is SAP. So you can understand, for the manufacturer's backend system, there is no clue when the product was sold and when to start the warranty, right? Right. So in this situation, as we have explained, we can easily capture all this information just to introduce the automation and just to include the app CI in the whole system. That's it.
So, Kaushik, as we understand that, every order does not need to have a warranty because warranty is not related to particular orders. It is related to products as a whole. So, what are the problems that could arise due to disconnected systems and how we are solving that using AppSy AI?
Okay. So you are absolutely correct that the product order is not liable or involved for providing the warranty coverage. It is product, because every product has its particular serial number or batch number or something like that to identify that which unit of product has been sold to which customer, right? Right. So once, as we have demonstrated, once we are sending an email, we are requesting the dealers to send an email with the serial number with the customer information. We immediately can record it in the ERP system, because end of the day, the end customer is going to connect to the manufacturer that I have a problem, please resolve it. If they do not have that information, it might be difficult, or maybe uh, they might face some loss. The replacement product is also part of the warranty. So if it is not recorded properly, it might be a situation where uh, out of warranty product will be claimed for replacement. So that's why it is required actually.
Right. Thank you for making that so clear to understand. And it is a very important part that there is no such detail of end customers available to the manufacturers, you know. So I mean, it is very important to understand that who the final customer is and where the product was installed, how it was sold, because it really impacts the business process, right? Because warranty dates are unclear, because when the warranty does not start from when the product is moved to the distributor, it actually starts from when the customer has purchased it, right? So
Right.
there could be a mismatch of date, and the warranty start date or end dates could become unclear. And at the end of the day, it is manual work, and there is also a very high risk of fraud, because we have seen instances where, in order to claim warranties, customers have gone to indefinite lengths for that, right?
Right. But in this case, you have complete information of the product, whom to sold, when it is sold, when the warranty is going to be expired. So chances of fraudulence of the claim is going to be reduced. And
Right.
also approval process is going to be reduced, which is actually end of the day going to increase the customer experience.
Mhm. And then, talking about customer experience, we understand that due to disconnected systems, there is no centralized warranty registration,
Right.
form where you can
Right.
register the warranty. So
Right.
there are a couple of problems that arise from this issue. So could you highlight that for us?
Most of the cases we have seen, only customer registers their product when they require a warranty coverage. Right. And some customers are maybe not even registering the product. Okay. In some cases, they are connecting to the distributors or dealers because they have purchased it from the dealers, and dealers are sending requests to the manufacturers. Maybe this in this situation, a particular customer may be requesting to the dealer, at the same time the manufacturer. So in your backend system, you'll see there are multiple warranty claim for a single product. Because the serial number was not registered, you as a approver manager, you do not have the clue that whether this falls under the warranty or whether it is going to be a paid service.
Great. And there
If the
could.
system is if the system is not having the complete life cycle of the product, obviously you cannot be able to avoid the fraudulence of the claims, right? So
Right.
you need a single source of truth where every warranty claims comes, and you should have the complete product lifecycle history in a single place.
Right. So, I mean, what you're trying to say is that there might be instances where, let's say, I am the customer and I am trying to claim the warranty of a certain product. So I do that online, but I get no response. So I reach out to my seller who has sold me the product, and then they
Mm.
also file a warranty claim for the same product.
Right.
So there could be a duplicacy, but we are trying to eliminate that by, automating the entire process and
Mm.
centralizing so that we have complete visibility of the entire product life cycle, right?
Right.
All right. Now, the essential question that is, it is a very big problem in industries right now, which is warranty, fraud, and abuse, right? So, because there have been instances, as I was mentioning, that people have created fake invoices with later delivery dates so that they can just get a warranty for a product. There have been backdated claims because, let's say, the claim was raised at the right point of time, but it was not catered to by the customer service. It was not approved in time. That's why they need to be backdated at some point of time. Then there is, since there is no visibility on the product life cycle, so out of warranty products are also being claimed by customers, and the company has no option, if they wish to keep their customer successes alive and their customer satisfied, they need to cater to that as well. Also, positions, there have been instances where a customer are replacing a certain product. Okay, so the older product has been replaced by a newer product, but since again there is no information of the replaced product, the serial number of the replaced product is being used to claim the warranty of another product, right? And then there are some dealers who also do gray market imports, like they import the product from another uh, unofficial manufacturer, and then they claim warranty for that from the official manufacturer. So these are all cases of warranty fraud and abuses, and
Right.
this is what we aim to solve by connecting your systems, right?
Yes.
Now, following this, there's a huge confusion as well, because as we have previously discussed in the slide, that there is no proper, set criteria about who does what. So there's the manufacturer who creates the product, and there is the distributor who sells it. But there is a confusion of responsibility, right? So how do we address that?
So in recent past, we have seen one of our customer. They are actually into the manufacturing business. They are actually producing a cooling system, but they are facing major issue with this part of the situation, like the responsibility sharing with the dealers or distributors. So when the customer is claiming the warranty to the dealers are handling the replacement, right? But they actually require an approval process, approval from the manufacturer, that is our client. And once it is approved, then only it will be replaced. In case of marketplace, they are actually refunding, and for the service partner, they are actually repairing. So as you can understand, there is no proper SLA or service level agreement that if my product, if I'm buying a product from you, you as a manufacturer, what would be the service model or service level agreement that you are offering to me? And obviously, there is a gap because the you as a manufacturer, your database is not filled up with the product selling information, and so based on the assumption, you have to approve just to have a satisfied customer. Now this is going to make a dissatisfied customer list if it is not managed the service level agreements. Blame shifting is the major part that most of the dealers and manufacturers are facing if there is no standard service level agreement.
So essentially, what we are doing is we are eliminating all of that. So there is no clear confusion about who does what, because ultimately, when, as we have done in the workflow, that as soon as a customer raises a claim via, let's say, an email, for example, it goes directly to the manufacturer and the back office team so that they can track all of the details, and there is no confusion on who caters to the customer, right? It
Right.
ultimately improves the process. However, even in current scenarios, Kaushik, we have seen that all of this requires a lot of manual approval, right?
Right.
Because again, the systems, they don't speak with each other. There are independent silos. So yeah, I mean, customers have called their dealers regarding the warranty claim that they're looking for, and then the dealer calls the manufacturer that, hey, look, I have this customer that I've sold your product to, and they are looking for a warranty claim. Then after that, the manufacturer manually goes through spreadsheets or maybe enters the details in the ERP system, and when they finally get to that, all of this has already taken around 1 to 2 weeks, right? So that is a very long time. by that point of time, the customer is left wondering that what is the status of my claim? Why haven't I heard back from them yet? But what they're trying to do is they are connecting these bridges manually, right? So after this, if the manufacturer approves the claim, then the dealer replaces the product. So again, that is another, I think all of this would take around a month to complete, right? So there is inventory mismatch, of course, because the dealer would ask for a replacement and then the manufacturer would replace the product. And since there could be a possibility of a return, right? So there is no integration between the RMA and the ERP system, right? Because the item, the product that is with the end customer, it goes to the dealer and then they need to return it back to the manufacturer. And ultimately, even without having seen the condition of the product that is getting replay, I mean that is the warranty is filed for, they have to approve the warranty claim, because you cannot risk losing an essential customer, right?
Right.
Now, apart from this, another issue, which is that there could be multiple warranty policies, right? Since you are selling on multiple platforms as a manufacturer, so there could be multiple policies that could overlap with each other. So, could you please shed some light on that, Kaushik?
That is very complex process actually, Pratik.
Mhm.
So maybe it is actually happens that when you are selling directly through the distributors, you are offering, you as a manufacturer, you are offering 1 year warranty. Okay.
Okay.
The same product when it is sold through the web store, you are offering 2 years warranty. Okay. Maybe some region specific warranty also that you are offering. In case of Amazon, there is a specific warranty rule that you have applied. But overall, end of the day, when a particular unit of product is coming for a claim, it is very difficult to identify which warranty rule it should fall into.
Correct.
Right? Because you actually getting the serial number. So when you are getting the serial number, you have to understand through which channel it was sold, and what is the rule that, or what is a claim warranty claim period that you have defined for that channel. So in this situation, what we have just demonstrated, when it is sold through Amazon, if Amazon is integrated and if your equipment card is created immediately, or maybe when it is sold through your website and it is sold and immediately the equipment card is created, so you have clear visibility that this particular serial number of this particular product has a starting date of warranty today, and it will be covered for next 2 years or maybe next 1 year. So when your customer is going to claim the warranty, you do not have to ask your customer that show me your paper of warranty rules or warranty agreement. Basically, this is going to increase the customer satisfaction, and the commitment that you are doing at the time of selling and the offering of the warranty claim, these are similar. So your customer will never be dissatisfied on that.
It's absolutely correct. Yes. Now, along with this, since there are multiple warranty policies in place that overlap, there could be tracking issues related to replacements, right? Because once a product has been filed for a warranty claim, it could either be repaired or it could be replaced completely. Now, both of these are important equally, because warranty is not free for the manufacturer, right? Ultimately, you are paying for it out of your own pocket, because even if it is a part, that also has a cost, or even if it is getting replaced, the entire product has an entire cost altogether. Now, the problems that we have seen is that there are no accurate tracking of how much the labor costs are if it goes for a repair, or how much the additional spare part costs. Okay. If it is a product replacement, then what is the shipping cost of the product? All of these create discrepancies on the accounting side of things for the manufacturer, right? Because finance team, they cannot calculate the warranty accurately, because as I have mentioned, there is no tracking of the expenses that goes into one single warranty claim. And let's say over a year you get hundreds of claims, so it all adds up to a very huge number that ultimately you cannot explain, because you have no visibility on the backside team. Now product margin calculations also become inaccurate, because you do not have a clear view of the profit and loss that you're making, because you might be making the greatest products, but if they are failing and if they are needing to be replaced or repaired, then you are ultimately paying for that out of your own pocket, right? So these are the couple of problems that we have also noticed. Is that right, Kaushik?
Absolutely correct.
Now, again, all of this entire thing, it entails some few very strategic business risks, as we
Mm.
have noticed up until this point. So, a couple of the problems that we have seen are that there are very high cost leakages, as I have mentioned to you. So, yeah, could you please give us a brief on that?
So high warranty cost actually when involved. Just giving you an example. Suppose if your product is not registered, you do not have clear picture. So you have to involve someone who is actually going to investigate when the product was sold. Maybe they will connect to your uh, uh, web store manager, or maybe connecting to the distributor, and from there they will get some information that may be fake or maybe actual. But end of the day, the time and the cost is going to be invested on that, because it is time consuming. So customers are going to dissatisfied. So in next time, when same category of product, if they are willing to buy, maybe they are going to upgrade, will they might not choose you an option, because they have dissatisfied experience with you at the time of warranty claim.
Correct.
Multiple times, when the it's taking long time, it is highly possible that your customer repeatedly calling to your customer service, just to understand what is the situation and when they are going to get the warranty claim, whether it is going to be replaced, whether it is going to be partially replaced, how much cost they have to bear, whether the labor cost is required. So multiple times they can call for just to understand. So you need a huge pool of customer service executives just to attend these calls. It is again going to associate some cost, right?
That is
Dealers are also going to be dissatisfied, because every time for a particular claim, if every time they require to connect to you offline or maybe through email, and customer is repetitively connecting the dealers, just asking what is the situation, and they are wasting their time. So end of the day, after a certain period, they might reject your product to keep their store. Also, the product quality issue, that will not be, this is not direct effect, this is indirect effect, because when the warranty claim or support calls are recorded in your ERP system, you will have a clear picture that which part of the product is maximum creating issue, and how to improve that. So product improvement is also, you can say, it's a feedback. If you get that data, periodical data, you will have a feedback to how to improve your product and how to satisfy your customer, how to reduce the warranty claim. So altogether, it is a business risk if the things are not recorded properly.
That is correct. And I couldn't have said it better, Kaushik. Thank you for explaining that so detailed, because as there are risks, there are ways to mitigate them. And that is exactly what we are aiming to do here at CAI. Now, there are some verified statistics on how much a particular industry suffers, how much amount of loss due to the warranty fraud and revenue leakage. So, could you please give us a brief on that? Because I know that warranty and service abuse, it is a very big problem faced by almost every industry, right? Because since there are no connections between the systems and there is no visibility, about 3 to 5% of revenues are lost by manufacturers globally, right? So if you could help us explain some more on that.
So just statistics are here, but let me give you a very interesting story. Just recently, one of our customer, they have the problem that I would like to share with the audience. They do not have clear picture that how much warranty claims they are getting for the replacement. So what they are doing, when the fresh product is coming into the warehouse, they are keeping 20% of the product for replacement because they don't have that clarity. Now, just understand, over a period of time, if you have this data with you, you easily can estimate that how much actually require for replacement, and rest you can send to the stores or maybe web stores. So keeping this product unnecessarily is again going to be a loss for you, I believe.
That is correct. Yes, because as soon as you have visibility into what goes where, then you can ultimately be mindful and you can project or analyze
Right.
predict the futures of what your selling patterns look like. If a certain product is really faulty, then you can make those changes in your production line as well, so that you can ultimately give better quality products to your customers.
Right.
Okay, thank you so much for all of those details, Kaushik. It was really informative. And with that, we have reached all the end of today's webinar. Right here, we have a Q&A session. And as far as I can see, there are a lot of questions. So due to timing constraints, we will not be able to take them up all. But there is one specific question that has, intrigued me, which is someone from Berlin asks that we have connected in the demonstration, we have showcased that we have connected the systems using Gmail, right? So the customers are mailing the manufacturer directly about the warranty claim. Now, is there a way to connect other systems? Because what they currently use is Google Forms. So can they use AppSy AI to connect the Google Forms warranty claim into their ERP system?
Yes, absolutely. So, if you can remember, at the beginning of the presentation, we have explained there are multiple ways that claims can be or product registration can be done. So, one of those were forms, Google Forms. So, yes, obviously, AppCI has the capability to integrate with the Google Forms, and it can create a seamless service contract with the customers.
Okay. All right. So it is really as seamless as we have prepared
Yeah.
it to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And for one final question that is also very interesting, someone from Mexico, they say that they primarily sell on Amazon, right? So they
Mhm.
do not have to manually send the sales report. Amazon generates that for them. So, is there any way to automate that? I mean, what they are essentially trying to ask is that can they connect Amazon with their ERPs while making full use of the warranty claim management process that we have prepared?
Yeah, absolutely. So AppCI has a capability to integrate with the Amazon, and let me tell you that AppC Connect is a development partner with Amazon. So that's why we have access to very restricted APIs as well. We can retrieve those data and we can push it to the ERP system. It can be SAP B1 because we just have shown SAP B1, We have other ERP as well. I mean, we can connect other ERPs as well, like SAP S4HANA, ECC, finance and operations, and NetSuite. Okay, Sage 300, Sage 100, anything. So that exposure is there with AppCI.
All right. Thank you again, Kaushik, for sharing all of the details on that. I really hope that it was insightful for everyone else as much as it was for me. I do see a lot of questions again, but due to timing constraints, we will not be able to take them up. But rest assured, we will get back to you. You can send up your questions to sales@appsiconnect.com. We are always there to answer your queries, to have a chat or a discussion, whatever you like. Okay. So, yeah, do send us the questions over email and we will get back to you with all of the details. Thank you, Kaushik, for being here today,
Thank
for
you.
being so present and giving us such details on the entire process. It looked very interesting. It was fun creating the workflows as well. So, yeah, looking forward to doing much more of that. Okay.
Thanks all of you. Thanks, Pratik. Bye bye.
Bye.